Hey, welcome back, Ghosties. So, for today's episode of Control-Alt-Game, we are exploring the world of the first Tomb Raider game. Now, you might notice that this says Lara Croft Tomb Raider Anniversary. Well, instead of playing the 1996 version, I decided to play the 2007 Anniversary version. The graphics are a little nicer, and there's a few added extras in the cutscenes and dialogue, stuff like that. So the reason I decided to play this game, because it seems like it might be odd, right? Is I'm going to post this on Throwback Thursday, or on Thursday for Throwback Thursday, but I'm also celebrating the 30th year of Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider came out back in 2006, or 1996, and has been around ever since. And there's been 2 movies. There's been, I want to say, comics. There's been all kinds of stuff because of it. And when it came out, it was kind of revolutionary in some ways. One, Lara Croft at the time was known for having really big triangular upper body parts that are now rounded off in this one. A lot of people, you see a lot of memes where they compare the Tesla truck's design to Lara Croft's boobs. So 30 years later, the original game is still known. People cosplay Lara Croft. There's been a slew of games. There's been at least 10 games, some good, like this one. The 2 newest ones were really good. They played more like an Uncharted game, but this played like an Uncharted game pre-Uncharted. And then there were some that were just bad, but it is what it is. Originally, it was on the PlayStation 1. I played it there. Then it was ported to PC, and it's been ported, now it's been on everything. It started, so in the 90s, we didn't have any more Indiana Jones, right? It was like, that was the 80s. Lara Croft probably was one of the things that reignited that spark of adventure and like archaeology and stuff. And it probably reignited that spark for probably the millennial generation and some of us Zillennial/Gen Xers. Because, hey, who doesn't want to find lost treasure? And I think in this one, she's looking for Atlantis, actually, if I remember correctly. So it definitely has a place in a lot of people's, psyche and hearts. It kicked off a few other properties similar. There was a TV show called Relic Hunter in the late 90s with Tia Carrere, I believe, came after this. Probably got greenlit in part because of the popularity of this, would be my guess. And, some other stuff. Like I said, there were 2 movies with Angelina Jolie as Lara Croft. And first one was pretty good. I don't remember the second one, though. I remember going to see the first one with my now wife at the theater. So let's get cracking on it, and let's find Atlantis. Also, I'm running this one at 1080p. I think you could go higher with it. Honestly, but it looks good enough. And also, a little side note is Tomb Raider was a game that also, I don't remember if it was an option in the first game, but in this game, if you look here where I have highlighted Playcroft Manor, that was a tutorial. You'd go to her mansion and you ran an obstacle course learning all the maneuvers and moves and stuff. She was also famous for dual wielding, I believe, 45 caliber pistols, maybe 50 cal. I started this once and I didn't like how the recording came out because it was real late at night and I was really tired. And I was so tired that even my good friend Dubby could not give me enough energy to keep going because I'd been up for like 20 hours. In case you're wondering, Dubby, it's an energy drink. It's been on the market a couple of years. They don't use any red dyes or they try to keep a lot of the bad stuff out of it for you. The taste is pretty good. There is a sweetener in it. Of course, it's got to have some sweet. But I like their transparency on their labeling, their transparency on what's in their ingredients. They don't have anything that says like proprietary blend like a lot of them do. And it was started by a guy that wanted a cleaner energy drink. And it is cleaner, and I like it. And if you go to w.gg and use the code DrunkGhost, how it's shown on the profile I just created, you can get 10% off your first order. And I think it's just a first order. And yeah, check them out. They're pretty good. So let's get started here. Yeah, it's fine. All right. So this is, I believe, her manor, Croft Manor. I'm not sure who this guy is offhand, but I know he's in the movie too.
Now, what's a man got to do to get that sort of attention from you?
If that's the sort of attention you want, Larson, you're well on your way.
Sounds like fun. But I'm only here to make an introduction. Lara Croft, meet Jacqueline Natla of Natla Technologies.
Good afternoon, Miss Croft. My research department has recently turned its focus to the study of ancient artifacts, and I'm led to believe that with the right incentive, you're just the woman to find them for me.
I'm afraid you've been misled. I only play for sport.
Which is precisely why I've come to you, Miss Croft. This is a game you've played before, with your father. You both spent years searching for the Scion of Atlantis. All you needed was the location of Qualopec's tomb.
Well, anyone know what Scion is?
How quickly can you get to Peru?
Why would Atlantis be by Peru? There's all these theories about Atlantis.
Vilcabamba continues to elude us, and my insistence that
this
we
is her
press on
dad.
in spite of these
It's
failures.
his journal she's
as
hearing this out
morale.
of. Well, she's
I
reading
suspect
it.
Jenkins to be the author of this sedition. He simply refuses to accept the possibility that Atlantis is the foundation upon which all known civilizations were built. Increasingly, I find it is Lara alone who remains untainted by academic dogma and open-minded enough to see this truth.
So for disclosure, I recorded this once at night and it didn't come out well, and then I recorded it again recently, like an hour ago, and when I played it back, there was no game audio, which makes it really boring when you're seeing cutscenes. So now, here we are, third time's a charm. And it's funny because you think I'd do better each time. I've done worse.
I'll find another way up.
So let's see how it goes now. Let's see, okay. Find another way. You can walk, but I never bother. It's much. It plays a lot like Uncharted. You might recognize. I think there may have been other games that did this, but I want to say this was one of the earlier popular ones, which established this type of gameplay. Then you had like Assassin's Creed, Uncharted, and all those come out. And what? Okay, no. No. Oh yeah. Okay, good. Phew. There was games like Prince of Persia that had like some parkour stuff in it, but most of those were 2D. There were some 3D ones, but I don't recall if they came after this. To be honest, that's something I'm not sure of. So she's looking for this thing to help find Atlantis. Now, why Atlantis would have anything to do with Peru? I don't know. Because Atlantis, they always say somewhere out east, like Europe. There you are. Look, we've arrived. Funny, he's like loaded with clothes. He's even dressed too light for being in the mountains in Peru, let alone her. You know, I said how she was a bit of an inspiration. You see lots of cosplayers and stuff. I'm sure by today's standards, not a lot. I'm sure people would take exception to how she dresses in this. But, I mean, it's a game. You know? She's wearing more clothes than most Mortal Kombat characters, so there's that. Alright. The poor defenseless... I'm going to say Sherpa, even though we're not in the right top part of the world. I don't know what they're called in Peru. But I always thought Sherpa was kind of a generic term for, like, mountain guide. But probably not. Much like Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark, the guy that twisted sides in the beginning of the movie. Now, where these wolves came from, there's wolves all over this game. Even the second game. They're annoying as hell. And there's bears. And they're in locations where, like, how would they have been there? Alright, so we're through that big door. We killed the wolves because somehow wolves just appear out of nowhere in the middle of ancient temples. Scooby, you're on the camera. Get away from me, buddy. Scooby, not now. Dude. Alright, let's see. So that was my dog, Scooby. You may have noticed him there. And he's probably going to start barking. I don't know why. It's cold out. He has like no fur. Yet he wants to go outside all the time. Like I have a golden retriever that's got a ton of fur on him. And it's like, oh, cold, I'm gonna come back in. This guy. Let's see. Okay. It seems like the game's getting a little jittery for some reason. That's weird. And jump, and pull myself up. And jump again, and pull myself up. There. And up. Okay, now this is my third playthrough that I'm trying to get done for you guys, because it has not been, for some reason, it just has not been. The first two playthroughs, she did not do that weird backflip when she pulled herself up off the ledge. So I don't know where that's coming from or why. Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
I know, but it's hilarious because she didn't do it the last two playthroughs. This is the third time the charm one, because I didn't like how the other one came out, and I didn't want to disappoint my ghosties. You know, like what's his name was saying. You know, if it's not good, he didn't want to put it out. Jay from Cub Scouts, yeah. And I do love Jay from Cub Scouts. He's a great guy, and I appreciate that. I pick up tips watching him and others. You know, Cruz and Jay and what's her name, Lauren and all them, because they seem like really nice. Where do bats come from? But they seem like really good people, and you know, and I learned a lot about certain parts of this from them. Now, this part is where I was getting all kinds of Dudley here. Woohoo! Oh boy. So do I go and try to get that again? Oh, man. So there's an artifact here that I've had all kinds of issues getting the last two times I've done this. But, you know what? I'm going to go for it, just for you guys. Oh. The problem is on this game, it's hard to see some of the behind you, right? Like the camera, like I can't turn the camera so you have like sputters, and I can't zoom in or out. So I don't really know how far over I need to go. And the last time I was doing this, I did not go far enough over. Okay, now that time she didn't do the little backflippy thing. I like the little headstand backflippy thing. It's got nothing to do with me, you know, liking Lara Croft. Okay, now let's say I think I gotta go back so I can get to that rope again to safely. There we go. There we go. Oh no, she's dead. Yep, ragdoll death. Because I missed the one ledge. Okay, well I got the Oh, ants again. Jeez. Alright, so we're not doing that again. You saw that there's a secret up there, and that's where it's staying, because I am not... Okay, well that didn't quite work the way I wanted, but hey, it did this. Where are these bats coming from? Ah. Damn. Okay, so that's that, but is there anything up this way? So I got a lot of editing to do. That's okay, though. It's funny, it says she will automatically grab ledges when she gets to the edge. She's not doing it here. So, I don't know. Sometimes she does it, sometimes she doesn't. She's a very complex woman. I also like how she has a... Is that a walkie-talkie hanging off? No, it's not. I thought she had a walkie-talkie hanging off her belt. I'm like, okay, well, that's useful since the guy you were with that came here with you is dead. Okay. Well, let's just kill the wolves now. See, where are they coming from? There's no cavern there. And how does it take like 30 shots to kill them? They're like, are these dire wolves or something? Like, now you'd think I don't like the game because I'm complaining a lot. I actually do like this game. It's just some of the stuff you're like, come on. Did she get hit in the face? I think she did. It didn't show it, but she did. I also, like I said, I find it funny how she's on a mountaintop wearing beige booty, or maybe greenish brown booty shorts and a blue tank top. And the guy that was the mountain guide had like a wool, like a parka on and everything else. She must be really hot-blooded. Oh, there was nowhere to fall there. Okay. There we go. Also, you'd think after playing this as many times as I had in the last 48 hours, I'd be really good at it. It's amazing how I died there, wasn't it? In the same spot. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I know. Is your sister playing Roblox? That's fine. She spent a lot of time yesterday drawing. I'll probably have her come down and draw a little bit because I bought her that sketch pad. I'm sure the audience likes hearing our daily plans. Of course she is. She's a pro at Dandy's World. Okay, so I'm gonna do what it says. I'm gonna access Laura's journal to hear her thoughts.
There must be a way to open this door.
There must be a way to open this door. That's her thoughts. Very intuitive for me. I do love Lara Croft's English voice, though. And literally took 26 bullets to kill a wolf. What kind of bullets is she firing? BBs? You'd think, you know? You know, and I said it before. I don't know if I said it in the different gameplay or whatever, but, you know, this 2007 version at 1080p, I mean, it could go higher, I think. Graphically looks really good still. I mean, the old PlayStation one was nowhere near as nice as this one. But for the time period, it was, you know... For the time period, it was, you know, really good. But like I said, at least her upper body isn't pyramids anymore. So there's some... It's improved up... Where does Wolf come from? I literally came from back there. He wasn't there. What the flippity flop? Yeah, so I'm trying not to swear as much, and I know I've already failed that a couple times today. Oh shit, I gotta jump. Wait, no. Yeah, I gotta... Do I gotta get up there? Oh shit. This is timed and I'm going all the wrong way. Oh. Don't. How am I forgetting how to do things I just literally done an hour ago? Okay, fall already. Oh man, did the door... It's like too late? Yeah, great. Oh, wait. I guess I just was not standing in the right spot to trigger it. Alright. I'm gonna do one more level here for you guys. Oh. Grappling hook. Grappling hook. That's our lovely dog, Scooby. Oh, there's a bear. Why is there a bear in this... Why is there a bear in this place? Oh, yeah, thanks. Yeah, I just did what you told me to. I hit the shift button, and it didn't work. I just got bit by a bear, so thank you very much. No, it's not what I wanted to do, but alright. Oh, shift. Oh, this way. This way. And that way. Perfect. City of Vilcabamba. Alright. Let's finish this up, and this will be it for this part of the run. I do want to play this game all the way through, and I want to come on, stupid bugs. And I want to finish it by the end of the year. Because like I said, this is the anniversary year of Tomb Raider. I know there's another one of you back here. Wasn't there two? Weren't there two? Oh, Jesus. Where is he? Because like I said, this is its 30th anniversary year, so I think it'd be cool to finish it off. And like I said, there's multiple games. Oh, where's this bear coming from? He's just living in that house with no food? Him and the wolves? Okay, well that was a lot of bullets put into a bear, and now he's dead. I was gonna say, there's a lot of different games. I would recommend definitely giving this one a run through just because it's the original, you know? The first 2 or 3 were pretty good. The later ones, I don't remember playing all of them, but they were alright. But the newest ones they look like Uncharted. They play like Uncharted, exactly like that. And she's gonna die before I get up, right? Really? I'm gonna drown? Go up, go up, go up. Swim, 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 swim. Oh, thank God. Those games are fantastic. I mean, they're really good. And there's like combat in them and stuff, and they're real good. So that's the plan, is to finish this off. Also, I don't know if you've noticed, but after being in the water, her skin and everything's wet, her hair's wet, but if you look, her clothing changed color. So all her clothes are darker from being wet, and as you start running around and like drying off, the clothes actually start fading to the regular color again. I just thought that was neat. There's her little backflip again, for some reason. Alright, drop. What do I need to grab this cage for? Oh, I need to... Yeah. Leon Kennedy with unnecessary backflips, or Dennis Daly with his unnecessary 360s. Yeah, same idea. Or not, yeah, his unnecessary 360s. That's what it always was. So you can see her shirt's kind of drying on the back. Under her backpack, it's lighter blue now. Same with up top. I just think it's neat that they did that. So yeah, between I want to say that this and like Prince of Persia were your two like parkour games that influenced stuff like Assassin's Creed, Uncharted, and numerous other ones. Oh Jesus, wolves again! Why? You know, I'm gonna say that in real life, if you're shooting at a wolf, that wolf might not be charging at you anymore and jumping. I mean, maybe, but... Jesus Christ. Alright. I think I figure out this puzzle. Also, everything is a puzzle, right? Like, a lot of games have puzzles where it's like, oh, figure out the code and stuff. This was, hey, figure out how the doors all open. It was one of the earlier ones to do that, too. Which made it great and horribly annoying all at the same time. tell you, her hands must have been incredibly strong along with her arms to do all the parkour she does. Ooh. Oh, no backflip. Go. This is cool. I like how this one works. It slides in and just drops down. That's pretty cool. It shows it makes a serpent. I always thought that was pretty cool. Can't get up there though, huh? I don't know, like... I want to say Lara Croft's always considered one of, like, the top 100 female video game characters. Probably even more, or even higher up on that list. I know a lot of people, and I know all the Nintendo fans are always like, oh, Princess Peach should be #1 and Samus should be #2. I'll give Samus her credit. Princess Peach, I don't know. I mean, the original game, she got captured like 150 times, so. That's just me, though. And it's not that I'm not saying I don't like Nintendo games. It's just they're not... I feel they're very much the same all the time. Not that that's always a bad thing, just not my thing. Oh my god, I gotta go through all that again. Oh, come on, can I get up here? No. Ah. Believe it or not, that's the first time out of all 3 of these playthroughs I missed that jump. Luckily, this one's not timed, I don't think. Jump. I would also say that in the newer Lara Croft games, they're a lot grittier. I mean, there's blood and stuff on the people and stuff, and I love that she gets a bow and arrow in the first game. I think it's her first weapon. I thought that was awesome, and it worked really well. I like that game a lot. I think it's Rise of the Tomb Raider, or maybe just the Tomb Raider, something like that. I say the newer game, and granted it's like 8 years old now. I'd like to see another one of those, though. Since this is the anniversary year, you'd think they'd have something planned. Alright, what fresh hell awaits us now? So I also like that you have checkpoints, but it allows you to like just do this and hit escape and save. Yeah, that's fine. I was thinking that was the end of the thing, but I guess not. Ah, that's my bad. Alright, that was my bad on that one. I forgot I should have hit E to get her stabilized. I also find it funny how motion blur just decided to turn on. Can we get up there? No, okay. Oh, that's right. I need this guy. Ah, that was another thing that Tomb Raider was famous for. Pushing or pulling crates to help solve puzzles. Oh, come on, push. Pull. What's going on here? I need this crate. What are you doing? You need to come this way. And Jesus. Jesus Cristo, let's go. What the I know it works this way because I've done it like 3 times already. Oh my god. Nope, not far enough over. What was that? Who holds their arms like that? Oh, again with the crates and the boxes. And if you look, there's nothing it's hitting on the ground. Like, it should not be like doing this. But hey, old video games. Alright, let's try this again. And I pressed the wrong button. Yay! Yay, let's redo the same thing 5 more times because I'm an idiot. Yay! And that's not going to work either. All right. Thank God. All right. There. Or not. Oh, that's right. Wait a minute. Is it this way? Let me go on. Again, just did this 45 minutes ago. Can't figure it out. What the FNAF? What the FNAF? Oh, that's right. I gotta go over here instead. Will you stop jumping the wrong way? Oh my god. Laura, you're killing me. Alright, Laura, get up. Ow! Ow! I've never gotten hit with those spears there before. Ever! First time for everything, I guess, huh, guys? I don't know why the motion blur is doing that. This is weird. Alright. So, we completed the city of Vilcabamba. And that's where we're going to leave off for today. I'll pick this up again in a couple weeks, probably. I got to still pick up Doom, the Dark Ages again, and the sci-fi space one. I keep forgetting the name of it. And this time I'm going to play it with, hopefully, the sound recording. So, thanks for joining me. Hope you had a good time. And, hey, stay tuned. All right? Take care of each other. Bye.